On BBC Newcastle. Now, Newcastle's Alive After 5 initiative, which was introduced exactly 6 years ago to encourage shoppers into the city centre after 5 o'clock in the evening, has brought an extra £700 million into the local economy, according to NE1, the organisation which made it all happen. The new report also suggests there have been an extra 11.6 million visits. Stephen Patterson from NE1 told me it all started as a result of increased competition.
The city centre retailers were first facing increased pressures from out-of-town shopping centres, the internet, and there was a seismic shift, I think, really in consumer behaviour. And the city really came together, led by NE1, but obviously involving the retailers and indeed the city council, to do something quite dramatic that would transform particularly the early evening economy in Newcastle city centre.
Now, as you say, it's partly in response to places like, the Metro Centre in Gateshead. Is this something, though, that's been replicated in other parts of the country, in other cities? It's
still unique in Newcastle in terms of the package, with shops open till 8 p.m. and free car parking after 5. But we are speaking to a lot of other city centres who've done trial runs and things like that. So there are similar things, but nothing quite as unique as Alive After 5.
And why is that? Because I would have thought, if it's that successful in Newcastle, why isn't it being replicated in other cities?
It's critical mass. I think what we had in the city centre was the majority of retailers behind this. They wanted to see it happen, so they got on board. And we had a very supportive council that wanted the city to grow in the future. So bringing those elements together, NE1 were really able to shape a unique package in Alive After 5.
Now, one of the features, of course, is the free parking at city centre car parks. Now, can Newcastle City Council continue to, lose all of that revenue?
Well, the cost of that parking is part subsidised by NE1, and we currently have an agreement in place until March 2019. So that is as sure as it can be that will continue for future years.
So effectively then, you are paying for the car parking. Now, where do you get your money from then?
We're financed by the businesses in Newcastle City Centre, ultimately to invest in things that make the city centre better and provide a better experience for the people that use it.
And have you found, there are new businesses coming to Newcastle because of this initiative?
We absolutely have. We've seen 45 new restaurants open in the last 6 years, employing around about 2,000 people. And you can see with the changes to Monument Mall, where as soon as that was finished, it was 100% let, with new tenants, new brands coming into the city centre that the city hadn't seen before. And there's no doubt at all that Alive After 5 is a hugely important part of that, because it ultimately provides additional opportunities for the businesses to earn.
So it sounds like then the initiative is going to continue and could be replicated throughout the country.
Absolutely. We expect this is the way that shopping habits are going, and it's great to see Newcastle at the forefront of this.
That's Stephen Patterson then from NE1.